Okay, you're live. YouTube froze up, so I just had to start the whole thing over again. So I'm 1 minute late. Good evening. Hello, David. Long time no chat. Not live, anyway. Hey, Nicholas Vincent. Oh, hey, Jordan C. What time is it for you? Yeah. I clicked go live at like 3 minutes till 7. It's 7 my time. And it just like was like, you're about to go live, and it was just loading and loading, and then it just never loaded. 10 a.m. Well, good morning. You're in the future. That's just crazy. And it's winter. Is it winter for you? Or about to be winter? I have not seen Sinners. I don't know if I'm going to. Should I? I mean, I've heard good things. I watched some reviews about Sinners, and people really like it. But I guess like many people, I watched the trailer and it just looks like a historical drama. I know that's not what it is. So maybe I should give it a try. 5 p.m. on the West Coast. Dinner time. Hey, Kona Rock 213. Hey, Robert. What's up, Mayor? Oh my gosh, y'all. It's been like since December, I think, is last time I did this. So I hope I'm not going to be boring. Nicholas says, for a metal chick, Sinners is mandatory in the theater. It's about music history. See, it sounds like it's about a lot of different things. Robert, I am doing good. I filmed a video today earlier. Or not sneak peek, but advanced information. It was a Count Yorga Part 2 review. So I filmed that just a minute ago. And I also went to the park and I ran a mile and then like walked 3.5 miles. And I meal prepped. And like the day is over. David says, have you bought any new minerals? Not since December. That was the last rock show I went to. Yeah, that's it. I buy about twice a year. Konarak, okay. In 3 months, you're going to see Belphegor. I saw them like in March, so about 2 months ago. And this was the shirt that I got. It has Baphomet on it. Oh, and then on the back it says Diabolical Blackened Death Art or something like that. And they also had this shirt in yellow, but they were out. I really wanted the yellow one. I had to settle for red. Robert says that Sinners is a vampire with the blues. Or I think you're talking about Sinners anyway. Thanks, Nicholas. Nicholas says you have been missed. I've missed y'all too. And just like making videos and stuff. Jordan, oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. I'll thank you for the super chat or whatever it's called. Yeah, I want to keep powering through. I think in summer this is summer, so I think I'll be in a little bit more of a routine. I'm just not sure about once a week though. Because then it feels like I'm just working on it all week. And right when I finally get one done, now it's time to start working on a second one. But I'm also trying to cover at least 4 miles a day. Anyway, that's Neither here nor there for y'all. Oh, hey, James Timmons. We were talking about Daytona. I don't know what movie you're talking about that takes place in Daytona Beach, but I know Nightmare and a Damaged Brain is set in Daytona. I don't know if that's when you were referring to, but I feel like that's a good taste of Daytona, even though I've never been there. Kevin says, any new bands you've been listening to? I've been listening to like a playlist that my friend made. It's kind of like a mixtape, but it's like a list of his favorite songs. So I've been kind of like exploring that. It's a mixture, but there's like a Russian black metal band that was pretty cool. But other than that, I've kind of been exploring in the synth pop / EBM genre because that's my workout music. So I've been listening to a lot of random bands. Like, what was I listening to today? Hold on. I don't know if anybody would care about this band. Dead Lights. It's just really freaking cool electronic. They're calling themselves like glam goth or something. So I've been enjoying Dead Lights this week. For sure. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. And another random thing that I listen to a lot is 2000s rap. When I'm tired, it helps keep me awake. But that's not new to me. There is a Beast of Yucca. Oh, hey, JS. There's a Beast of Yucca Flats live stream watch going on. Tempting, but this topped it. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I hope I could keep you entertained. Death Rattle says that Sinners was extremely overrated. It's like, it's kind of weird. The modern landscape of horror, I don't know. Some of the films are so overstuffed. Like, thematically, I guess. And this one does look like an overstuffed one. Which, it's like, that makes for a one-time watch a lot of times for me. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not articulate enough today, man. So, the new films I have watched this year are Presence, Nosferatu, Heart Eyes. I feel like there's one more. And then we just saw Clown in a Cornfield. Hi, Slack Wolf. Hi, I discovered your channel a month and a half ago. I enjoy it and I don't like that shirt. Thank you. Oh, David, the subspecies packaging was great. Yeah, I do have it. I brought it in here. It's like, it's not as heavy as I thought it would be. I thought it would be like heavy wood, but it's like particle board, or I don't know much about wood. My dad's a forester and I don't know that much about wood, but yeah. And it's also like wrapped. Like this is a wrapping, like a sticker that's stuck on it. But if y'all didn't see, I just posted a reel, not a reel, what's it called? A YouTube short about the subspecies box set. It has 1 through 5 with vampire journals and the soundtrack. And I didn't know this came out last year, but I'm glad I figured it out. It's pretty cool. Okay, let me catch back up. Kai Wand says, what happened to your grass? What do you mean? My grass? I don't know. Slack Wolf, you love my Jolly videos. Thank you so much. I've got to do some more. I guess the last thing I did was my list of 80s Jolly. So I need to do something else. I don't know if I should do a list or if I should just do like a review on one. Oh yeah, I gotta tell you guys. Let me catch up. Taiwan says you had to have metal 2010 and 13 when I used to watch videos. I don't know what that means. You're watching me struggle with my reading comprehension. Oh, Nicholas says that Dead Lights is an IT reference. Do you work in IT? Oh, the mayor. I don't know if you like Dead Lights or not. They're very like poppy. Actually, I think you might. I'm just starting to explore them. Hi, Statistic. Yes, it is a Belphegor shirt. I saw them in March, and I bought this because I already have like 2 Belphegor shirts and needed another one, apparently. David, The Substance is just a gross out film. Have I been talking about my thoughts? I don't remember. I think maybe I talked about it on a past live. I don't know what to do with that movie. Movie Matt Film Buff. Hello from New Jersey. Hello and welcome. I'm in Alabama. East Coast buds. Konarak, 10 subs special maybe. I am so close. I know. That's crazy. How could I feel like I need to figure out something to make live streams like more fun. Okay, one thing I wish is that YouTube was more like interactive. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know. YouTube isn't so much like social media. It's just like I make videos and you comment on them and like vice versa, but I guess because there's not like messaging. I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't feel very personal. I wish there was a way to like celebrate more personally. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hi, Kate. You've been enjoying lots of old, terrible vanity projects. What's another good example? Because the only thing that comes to mind when I think vanity project is Fatal Frames. And y'all know I love that. Stephen King's It. Why are y'all both saying Stephen King's It? What prompted that? Robert says The Substance is a criticism of beauty standards in Hollywood. Well, yeah, it was very on the nose. I guess I liked the messaging, but it's like, I guess it's nothing new to me because it's stuff I think about all the time. It's the beauty standards and stuff. But Binders Goat Zombie is GOAT. I love that. I love that album. David says, was that November Goblin show in Atlanta? It was actually in Birmingham, Alabama. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you guys. Guess what I did last night? I saw Fabio Frizzi play the score along with a screening of Zombie just last night. 24 hours ago, I was in his presence. It was really good. It's not, I don't need to compare, but it sounded way better than the Goblin show did. Like it was just like so immersive. I was just like so into it. It was like the movie was just swallowing you whole. It was awesome. And Fabio was like so sweet. So was Claudio Simonetti, but Fabio was just so like grateful and sweet and happy. Hi, Pestet. Hello from Sweden. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. We're international up in here. Oh, I like everyone saying where they're from. We should always do that. Brian says, hello from Mississippi. My neighbor to the west. Oh, movie Matt, film buff. I'm just gonna call you Matt for short. What is the last movie you watched? Well, it was Zombie. last night, zombie. But then before that, it was Mountaintop Motel Massacre from 1983. So I watched it because two of my friends did a podcast episode together on that movie. So I had to watch the movie so that then I could go listen to their podcast. The podcast is Hello, This is the Doomed Show. If you want to hear people talk about Mountaintop Motel Massacre. But it's on Tubi. So it was good. It was fun and funny. It's almost like you need to watch it with someone so y'all can laugh together. Oh my God. Robert says, have you ever seen The Sadness? Yes, I have. Wait, is that Taiwanese movie with the zombies? Hold on, let me make sure. Do you see my brain is trying to block it out? Films. Is that what that is? Yeah. Look. People are all about like finding the most disturbing movies. What are the most disturbing movies? And those people are so quick to just say that The Sadness is a total joke. Like The Sadness is not shit. But I found The Sadness to be very traumatizing. I wanted to quit that movie so many times. And then I finished it and I'm like, great, good job. Yay me. Ugh. It was so tough. Have y'all seen it? Let me know what you think. I haven't like purposefully sought out things to traumatize myself lately. Like for a while there, when I was working a different job and had time to think about stuff, I would try to watch at least one disturbing movie a month. Like find something, like necromantic or a cannibal movie or whatever. But I kind of fell off that lately. I wonder what the last thing I watched that really disturbed me was. I watch a bunch of dumb shit lately. Okay. Death Rattle. You could put a live poll up now. Pick 5 Jalo and let people vote for their favorites. For me to do a review on or just like for fun? Oh my gosh. Okay. I need to like get good at exploring the functionality of the live. It's like when it goes live, then I just like black out and I start talking and want to keep everybody entertained and then I don't look around at the screen. Start a poll. Okay, I see where that is. Oh, Dead Lights. It, not IT. Do you see where my brain is? My brain is thinking about work and not about movies. That's embarrassing. Robert says, do you like Ghost? Oh, I've only tried it once. Should I try again? Konarak says, we need a metal and horror fan social platform. Yeah, there's a lot of crossover there. David says, did you see Death Race 2000? Yes, I have seen it. And I actually did like a collab with exploitation reviews on YouTube. So I watched Death Race 2000 and reviewed it on his channel. And he watched the Jalo Autopsy and reviewed it on my channel. It was fun. It was weird. But I really like exploring exploitation, and that may be one of my only car exploitation movies I've seen, unless you count Fast and Furious. Jordan says, Fritzy Playing Zombie Live would be awesome. Very jealous here. I will upload some shorts. I got a little bit of the footage of that. It was really cool. You know, it's just crazy because I'm getting to see these artists performing the scores from movies that are 50 years old. I'm like, this stuff is 50 years old and we still get to interact with it. I think it's so cool, you know? This is a beautiful, crucial time to be alive. And when we got home, I was like, how old is he anyway? You know, so I looked it up and I was like, oh, he's only 73. I was telling Zach, I was like, wow, growing up is going from thinking 73 is ancient to thinking 73 is young. Matt says, I saw Hans Zimmer live in New York City last September. That's awesome. Okay, Kate says, vanity projects like Champagne and Bullets, Honorable Men, The Instructor, Miami Connection. I just don't know about any of that. I'm clueless. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little bit behind. Should I just start talking faster? The mayor. Aw. The mayor says, I'm so jealous. First Goblin and now Fritzy. Well, like, they both tour a lot. And they're both so young still. And just young and spry. So I think they will continue to do this. Because at least from what I saw, they both really had a great time on their tour, you know. Jim is from Illinois. Hi. Cody's high from Atlanta. Hi, Cody. We go to Atlanta for concerts and stuff occasionally. Pestet says, all the sick movies and metal people gather here. I wish I had more to say about metal on this channel these days, but, you know, I used to go to a ton of concerts, like, pre-COVID. So I think the landscape has changed quite a bit in a number of ways, but, like, on one hand, I feel like I've seen everything that I want to see, almost. And then it's like, I don't know. So I'm very picky about what concerts I go to now. Especially also because I live in Alabama. And a lot of people, I can't say a lot of people don't come here because we have been blessed. We were blessed last night. But, okay. James says, I don't know if you've seen Nightmare Beach. Oh, yes, I have. I loved it. Is that in Daytona? I mean, I know it's in Florida, but I forgot where it's supposed to be set. Pestet says, I have such a training sourness. I'm walking like an old zombie here. Yeah. And like at the beginning of May, I started doing 4 miles a day, whether it was walking or running, but usually I like run part and then walk part. And it's been a shock to my body. The mayor, you have the 4K steelbook of the Stannis. I just don't know if I could ever watch that again. Hey, it was really effective. There are just things that are burned into my mind. David says, movies are a piece of cake. It's reality that is disturbing. That is true. Hey, not gay. That Belphegor shirt, though. Thank you. This is an old Belphegor poster right here. Probably from like 07 maybe. So, I mean, not that old. I guess it depends on who you ask. But it's like before they changed their look and everything. Kevin, it's Saturday. It's been a long week. It has. But I'm good. Nonetheless. Bayram says, nobody scores my navigator and gets away with it. I don't think I know what that means either. I'm sorry. Oh, can you guys hear me okay? I mean, I probably won't get to your comment for like 10 minutes, but let me know if you can hear me okay. JS. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? A full moon set was one of my favorite 2024 thrift store finds, but it only had the first 3 subspecies. Oh. And my favorite weird Italian-based Wolfman movie, Meridian. That's crazy. Y'all find the coolest stuff in thrift stores, but Alabama is just like, you will only find the most standard, basic household movies in thrift stores. I can't say that, though. I did find Puppet Master in the thrift store one time. I shouldn't say that. I take it back. Yeah, I was like looking for subspecies sets, and I was like looking on eBay and stuff, and I almost bought like that 3 set because I didn't know that the freaking coffin existed. I really want to just binge them all back to back, but I just don't sit still enough. I can't like sit down and watch multiple movies unless I'm sick because I just feel lazy or something. I don't know. I should work on that. Oh, Jordan says, is there any metal you would recommend as an introduction for a Euro cult fan who knows nothing about metal? Yes. I would say Candlemass. I would say Lucifer. I know that sounds like a very basic name, but I'm talking about Lucifer. I think they're Swedish and they have the female vocalist. Oh, an Electric Wizard. There you go. I feel, okay, when I listen to those bands, I can just like see like 70s occult movies playing in my head. I feel like the vibe of those bands go really well. So Lucifer, Candlemass, and Electric Wizard. That's a fun question. I can't believe I had an answer. Robert says, did you see Titan? I hope that's how you say it. No, I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it. James says, I have a lot of stuff to talk about, and then I get on here and forget. Statistic says, asking a Belphegor fan if they like Ghost is a good way to get pantsed. I'm not going to touch that one. The mayor says someone needs to make a disturbing horror movie about an office IT guy or girl. You know, I do love some tech horror. Robert says the Suspiria soundtrack is amazing. Yes, and I did see Goblin. Is it Goblin that did that, or is it credited as like Claudio Simonetti? Anyway, I saw him play the soundtrack to Suspiria live, and that was in like 2018 or maybe even 2017. Like I just didn't even comprehend what was happening. It was awesome. I mean, it was really awesome. I enjoyed it, but I feel like I didn't understand the gravity of what I was seeing. Because like I had seen Suspiria, but I didn't know anything else. Like I hadn't watched other Italian movies. I hadn't watched other Argento. I just didn't know the bigger picture. Brian says, I was surprised you liked Captain Kronos as much as you did. Where'd it go? It went away. Oh, there it is. Oh, thank you. You enjoyed my Letterboxd review? Yeah, I'm surprised too. I think a lot of it has to do with the mood I go in when I go in to watch a movie, and then how does that movie affect my mood. So I think I went in just kind of like, I was just like, ugh. I was just down and over it and bored. And then I put in Captain Kronos, and I was like, oh, this is cozy and this is nice. And I like this cast and I like the story. And yeah, it helps lift my mood. And I also think it was way better than the cover made it look. Maybe this is the new technique. Make your cover look like shit and then make your movie really good. So that when people watch the movie, they'll be like, oh, well, that was good. Champagne and Bullets was kind of cringe, says Statistic. Is that a movie? I haven't seen that. Robert said, I saw Goblin years ago in London at the Union Chapel and they were amazing. Nicholas says, Ghost is a metal band now? How cute. I'm kind of like an outsider in this, with this perspective, but I do think, I guess my understanding is that they're like metal friendly or metal compatible. Like a lot of metalheads also like Ghost. And then of course, like they have the imagery. They're appropriating us. I'm just kidding. But they have this like theatrical horror like imagery. And I think that does just kind of lump them in. But yeah, I don't know why I haven't tried them. Bayram says Metalocalypse was brutal. Back when Metalocalypse was on the air, I took metal very seriously and I didn't want metal humor. I didn't want to watch a show that was making fun of it. So I just like stayed away from it. I was watching Disney Channel or something. The mayor says, speaking of zombie, I still need to order the 4K box set, the Arrow 4K box set of zombie. You should. Have I ever seen like a picture of your collection, Mayor? Or David? Oh my God. David, not the mayor. Oh, you guys were back to back. Okay, I see what I'm saying. That's why I was getting confused. The mayor. Have I ever seen a picture of your movie collection? Look, I promise that I'm not under the influence of anything. I should be, but I am just tired from Zombie last night. So bear with me. David said, it would be great to see Goblin in Italy. We should all go. Okay, James said that Nightmare Beach is in Daytona. That's awesome. I like the vibes. It's kind of trashy in a good way. I'm from Alabama. It's cool. Robert says, Claudio Simonetti is so talented. I know. Konarak is going to see Goblin in a month. Wait, stupid TikTokers are going to ruin the experience? What do you mean? What is happening to the world? How do they know? Okay, in Alabama, there was like literally like 30 people at the Goblin show. And maybe like 50 at Zombie last night. And hardly anybody was using their phone at all. It's crazy. I hate TikTok. The end. Harold says, did you see the vampire film Nadia yet? No. Okay, this was something like that I was going to talk about if the chat got quiet, which I don't think is going to be a problem. But I have like all these watch lists, right? Like I have my Letterboxd watch list, I have this exploitation recommendation watch list, and then I have this like watch as soon as possible watch list, and then I have just like this other list of recommendations from you guys, and I just have so many watch lists, and I'm like buried under like 500 movies. And there's a reason behind every single one of them, you know? And sometimes it's overwhelming. Oh, and then I have the whole freaking stack of movies that I own that I haven't watched yet. Sometimes I just want to like wipe all the watch lists and just start over. I don't know where to start. See, and I'm tempted now to write down Nadia to make it a priority. But will I? Hold on, let me pull it up on my Letterboxd. I vaguely remember talking about it. No idea. This 1994 movie? Yeah. Okay. Where can it be watched? Okay, you can rent it on Crime. I have a new twitch in my eye, y'all. Okay, moving on. Mother of Tears with Danny Filth was very cool live. What? Did he like sorry, I'm thinking about that word way too long. Did he come and like do something with Goblin? Okay. Hi YRN. I did watch Seance. And God, maybe I do need to drink to like loosen up my brain or something. I feel like I need to see it some more. It's like I kind of I liked it. What were my complaints? I don't remember. Let me look at my Letterboxd review. Okay. I remember now. I found it to be like every trope ever combined into one movie. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. Obviously, there are certain elements that I love when it comes to settings like this, but there was so much that was like so predictable. Like, excuse me, new girl, you're in our seat. You're gonna have to move. And the new girl's like, no, actually, I think I'm gonna stay right here. Like, how many times have we seen stuff like that play out? You know what I mean? But I can't. I'm talking about this for too long. I love the setting and the cast, and like it looked really good. And I like how it kind of combined more than one horror genre. You know what I mean? Maybe I should watch it one more time and then do a full review video on it. Because all of the like feedback that I got on the movie, like when I showed that I had bought it, the feedback was so good. So I feel like I just need to watch it. That's all I'll say for now. We've got to keep moving along. I haven't watched Blood Spattered Bride. I think I own it. Okay, it's been like for a while there, for a couple months there, I was only watching like 6 new movies a month. Like I was really struggling. I'm getting a little better this month. 1, 2, 3, 5. I've watched 5 for new movies, like first time watches this month. So I'm like getting there. I'm just like trying to find my groove again. And then of course I pick the most random stuff to watch instead of things that people have been telling me to watch. Pestet says, is that a death poster? Yeah. Right there. And this poster is like, oh, I thought I was moving my camera, but my camera's there. This one's tough because on the other side, these are like 2-sided posters, you know, so you got to choose which side you want to display. The other side is King Diamond, but I've just always had it on death. I probably got this poster in like 05. Oh God, it was 20 years ago. Oh, okay, they had a Danny Filth backing track. I did not know that. I haven't watched Mother of Tears yet, though. But I have it. Bayram says, Morte Macabre Symphonic Holocaust is a Swedish prog rock band that covers Italian horror music. Oh, that's cool. Cody's going to Fear Fest in Greensboro next weekend and dreading how much money. Wait, Greensboro. Is that in why am I thinking North Carolina? Is that in North Carolina? Greensboro. I'm looking it up. Oh, it says North Carolina. That's cool. I haven't been to a horror con in like a year and a half. I'm guessing that's a horror con. James, you love full moon and you own a lot. Can't go wrong. Well, I guess you can go wrong with some full moon, but I love it too. The mayor, yeah, I remember your Radu action figure. You're so lucky. I only have. Where'd he go? Oh, it's right here. I only have this. He's all right. Oh, I'm not really like a fan of like chibi figurines or like Funko Pops. I like them to be anatomically proportionately accurate. That's the word. This is not scary. Okay. I'm so glad you guys are here, and I'm so sorry that I'm getting through this so slow. I'm sorry. Okay. Statistic says, "Are you into doom metal?" I used to listen to a lot more doom in high school. I'm having a hard time. You know, when I used to think of doom, I was thinking like My Dying Bride or something like that, you know? But now I hear a lot of people when they're talking about doom, they're talking about like epic doom, like Candlemass. So I guess I don't know, like I used to listen to a lot of like the gothic doom, like the slow stuff, you know? But it's been quite a while. Lately I'm just sticking to like power, a little bit power and black and death stuff. Hi, Vince. Thank you for opening my eyes to Jalo, Katie. Aw, I'm glad I could help. I'm fairly new to it myself. You know, in case y'all don't know, I guess it started in 2020. Really. I think a lot of people started new things in 2020. But yeah, so it's really only been 5 years that I've been swimming in these waters. Yay. Okay, Jordan, let me know if you listen to any of those 3 bands. Cody says Electric Wizard is the greatest band ever. This is an Electric Wizard poster that you can't really see. Statistics says I like Candlemass, okay, but Electric Wizard puts me to sleep. Do you guys like Acid Bath? And have you heard that they got back together and they're playing shows? What the hell? I know that I'm gonna get my chance, but I don't want to see them at a freaking festival. That's stupid. I want them to come to Alabama and headline. They don't even need any openers. I don't care. Just come to Alabama and play for us. I'm sure you'll get a huge crowd. But I don't want to go to a festival. I need a more intimate experience. David says, I like the Nordic goth bass band Apocalypto. Oh, I was thinking about Apocalyptica for a second. I don't know if I've heard of Apocalypto. Kodarak says, Lucifer are great and Electric Wizard makes me want to smoke pot again. I know, they just have that effect. Bayram, Office Killer, the only film by photographer Cindy Sherman. Carol Kane is the psycho and Molly Ringwald knows too much. That's really a movie, Office Killer? Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm falling even more behind. I'm looking this up. You know, cubicles after dark would be a great place for a killer to hide. This is a real movie, 1997. It has a 3.2 out of 5. Okay. Jim says, Katie, have you... He didn't say Katie. I just added that. Jim says, have you seen Longlegs? It's creepy and most movies made now are shit. I did see Longlegs. I had fun watching it. Yeah, I mean, I think it was pretty good. I think parts of it were weird. But yeah, I had fun with it. I think it was beautifully shot. And I liked the Longlegs character. I think parts of the reveal were kind of like, but I had fun watching it. And that's what I'm trying to like remember lately. You know, it doesn't matter if it's going to be on my next circuit of like movies that I watch 12 times a year. As long as I had fun with the experience of watching it one time, even if I never watched it again, like it still deserves credit. Okay. Okay. I'm so fine. Okay, Jay. I know we're going back talking about Ghost, but Jay says, Ghost makes no sense to me. Look at me, I'm all demonic, I'm hardcore, and proceeds to play a pop metal / rock song. If you're gonna dress it, shouldn't you sound like it? This was my issue with Lady Gaga. And I know it's not just her, it's like a lot of these pop artists. What are you doing? Like I would see a pop artist that looked a type of way and I'd be like, oh, they might be up my alley. Like this might be a pop that I actually like. And then you push play and they just sound like everybody else. Like, why are you wearing freaking leather and spikes or whatever just to sound like anything that's on pop radio? That sort of is dissonance the right word between how you look and what you sound like is really frustrating to me. It's appropriation. President says Ghost is like a satanic Abba. Okay. I'm going to drink this White Claw. Pardon me, I'm going to mute this while I crack it open. Okay, we're back. It's because Kevin said bring out the beer and wine. Bayram says, regarding Captain Kronos, hammer when they're on point, satisfy. I just revisited Twins of Evil. Quadruplets of Evil, more like, am I right? And Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde. I have not seen Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde yet. But I do love me some Twins of Evil, y'all know. Yeah, something about Captain Kronos. I found it so pleasant. Even though Captain Kronos is an asshole. Oh, Brian says, I think Katie would like Dr. Jekyll and Sister Hyde. It's free on YouTube. And here I am, wanting to go and watch Subspecies again. My priorities are all crooked. Bayram asks, have you experienced Possession 1981 yet? I am sitting on it, like I'm sleeping on it. I feel like it's going to be, what do I say? More than just a popcorn movie, I suppose. But, you know, Sweet and Spooky, another channel on here that I'm friends with, she loves that movie. It's like one of her favorites. So like I'm always thinking about it because every time it comes up, I think about her, and I haven't seen it yet. I have no excuse. Harold says the Romanian actress in Nadia will drive you crazy in a good way or bad way. Jordan got their pile of unwatched Blu-rays down to less than 100. That's awesome. Y'all, that's crazy. That we all buy stuff that we've never seen. Conquistador says a twitchy eyelid means you need sleep. That checks out. Okay. Oh, I'll be scrolling and then it'll like jump to the bottom. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm almost caught up. Wherein loves my bangs this length. Thank you. I just trimmed them today. I've been having bang problems. It's like the first time I had bangs, every day was perfect. And then the last 2 times I've had bangs, like some days I'm like, yeah, this is it. And then other days I'm like, this looks horrible. So I'm going through like this whole range of emotions about these bangs, but today I like them. David says, "Are you making any new movies?" I need to. I don't have anything planned, but I think about it a lot. I need to. You know, Zach went to a cave. That's my husband. He went to a cave today, and it's this like cave in North Alabama that you have to have a permit to go see. And when you go into the cave, there's the let me show you a picture. Hold on. Just a little side tangent here. Okay. He took this picture today at the cave. And I was telling him, okay, I mean, this looks like a movie location. Am I right? Those are sunbeams coming in on the cave. And there's also a waterfall in there. Oh, yeah, you can kind of see it. But, see, I was even talking about it earlier today. I was like, that looks like a movie location right there. Huh? James bought 4 movies. Haven't watched them. Devil Hunter, Dracula's Fiance. I haven't heard of that, but I love the title. The Shiver of the Vampires. I've heard that it's awesome. Requiem for a Vampire. And Living Dead Girl. I have seen Living Dead Girl, and I love it. It's awesome. Pestet says, I know you like Watain, but do you like Niflheim? I have not listened to them, and I don't know why. Should I? Matt's Tube of You. Did someone say acid bath? Dax Riggs is a god. That is a Dax Riggs flyer. Because when I was in college, I walked into our post office in 2007 and saw a flyer for a Dax Riggs show. And so I went. And then I went back and grabbed this flyer and kept it. And then I saw Dax 8 more times over the past several years. And I did see Goat Horror a couple of times as well. So I always thought, if, Asabath is never getting back together, but at least I've gotten to see Dax and Goat Horror. And that's like as close as it gets, right? But just never say never. I love everything Dax does. David says, did you go to the beach yet? Maybe you'll meet some beautiful Polynesians. Yeah, we only went to the beach for like 4 days. Well, like 3 days. I don't know. We got down Friday. We stayed Saturday, Sunday, and then we went back Monday. So it was really only 2 full days. Math. There were no Polynesians, just a bunch of sunburned white people. Y'all. Oh, I keep forgetting. Okay, I don't know if you guys know about beaches. But you know how you're not supposed to walk on the dunes, right? We were up in our condo looking down, like enjoying the view, and this like drunk guy is stomping around in the dunes with his feet, and you can just hear the plants like crunching under his feet. It looks like he has dropped something and he's looking for it. And then when he's done marching around in the dunes, he like goes up to the boardwalk, and there's like a handrail, and he just like rolls over the boardwalk, rolls over the handrail to get onto the boardwalk. And I just watched all this happen. And I just like, I didn't know people actually did that. And even worse, he didn't get caught. I should have recorded him, but it all happened so fast. Brian says, does everyone in Alabama really have banjo on their knee? No, but my dad does. No. They're too busy watching football and going to church and taking their kids to sports practice. Oh, Matt says, I used to be in a stoner metal band, but we didn't smoke that much weed to be called that. I know. Both my dad and I listen to so much like stoner friendly music, and we just aren't. It still resonates. Oh my God. Hey, Ursula. You loved long legs and your mom hated it. I thought it was cool. That was cool. I'm going to catch up. Oh, Jason says, I enjoyed long legs a lot more in the second watch. I thought it was so funny. I know that the lead girl is an adult, but she looks like a teenager. And I thought it was hilarious that this person that looks like a teenager was in the FBI or whatever. That was cracking me up the whole time. Dr. Zug. Katie, did you see Vanessa shouted you out in her book? You were listed as one of her favorite YouTubers. I did not. I don't think I knew that. I don't think she told me. That's crazy. Okay. Oh my God. I'm going to take a picture of that so that I remember. Thank you for letting me know. That's wild. Pesset says Gaga wore an apron of flesh, so I like her a little. Yeah, she doesn't sound like she wears an apron of flesh. James says, I think it's cool talking to you live. I bet you're cool to hang out with. I thank you, but I don't know if I'm cool to hang out with or not. I don't know. I had like one sip out of this and I've already spilled it. See, initially I was like, Katie, you need to get lots of rest so you can be super sharp for your live. Now look at me. David says, you should tell us about your joint projects. I don't know what you mean. I'm gonna be live on Sweet and Spooky's channel. I think next month. That's a joint project, right? Bayram says, I just made a friend watch The Beast and he's still speaking to me. So I don't know what The Beast is. Oh man, Possession has a 2-hour runtime, Ursula? Don't tell me that. Sometimes it's better when I don't know that. Oh my god, Brian! Your wife got back from Gulf Shores. Does she have a good time? Well, you say she's rested and happy. That's awesome. May is the time to go right now because like school's not out yet. So all those families with their kids aren't down there for summer vacation yet. It's perfect. So spring break is done, but school isn't out yet. Y'all don't even know. We live on the way to the beach. So people from all over the freaking north drive down through us to get to the beach. And there's so much traffic all summer. Jay used to collect dead jellyfish till you got stung by one. I was so like, you could see so many jellyfish in the water when I was there. Like you could stand up to your calves or whatever and just look and you could just see them. I probably saw like 5 or 6 maybe. And it was like annoying because I wanted to get in there. But they were floating around everywhere and I didn't want to get stung. But I ended up going anyway and I didn't get stung. So it was worth it. Hi, Patrick. Matt says, is it just me or does children shouldn't play with dead things not get the respect it deserves? I haven't seen that. So I'm not giving it the respect it deserves, obviously. Ursula says, Katie kidnaps you if you hang out with her. No, I'm not going to kidnap anybody because I don't want anyone to be in my house. I was like literally just telling Zach yesterday, I'm so glad that no one else lives with us. Jim says, Katie, have you seen Subspecies Blood Rise? 5. That's part 5, right? Yes. I don't really like period pieces, but I think it's really cool how they were able to do this. How they were able, even though the actors are older, they were still able to use them again and make it a prequel. I thought all that was super cool, beautiful, well done. But I had some big complaint with it. I forgot what it was. I have to read. This is why I write the reviews, because I can go back and be like, oh yeah. Ultimately, like, I don't like that that's how we went out. I didn't want to go out on that prequel. And I feel like maybe Radu didn't have his dignity or something was sad with Radu. I can't remember, but it was something where I like that's not what I needed to end. Like after 20 years or whatever, 25 years since part 4, I was like, this isn't what we needed. But I don't remember why. I am going to watch it again because I just bought the box set. Jay, you were 5 when you were collecting jellyfish. Minor detail. Bye, David. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Or I'm sorry I'm like late replying to that. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a nice evening. You probably have to eat dinner, huh? Hey Ron says, I'm rewatching the Angel Guts series, but it's better if we don't talk about those. I haven't heard of Angel Guts, but it sounds like a band. Brian says, how is Daisy these days? She's so good. Well, she's really naughty. She was just in this room fucking shit up. She just destroys everything in here. I had like a hawk feather on the wall, and she ripped that thing down. I have flowers from my grandma's funeral on the wall, and she ripped them down and ate them. But she's also really sweet and snuggly. I have a soft spot for troublemakers. Jay, I don't know why like everything you say just sounds so harsh. I watched the first Subspecies. It was very average. I was very disappointed. Well, maybe you need to watch more because some people like love 2 and 3 way more. 2 and 3 get a little more like lavish, if you will, like a little more fantastical. It's just hard. Like I almost see Subspecies as like a perfect movie, so it's hard to, I don't know. But you know, like I haven't seen a shit ton of vampire movies, so what do I know? James, is Daytona like on the east side, like towards Jacksonville? Is it over there? Why do I feel like it's over there? Doesn't William Shatner's daughter star in one of the Subspecies films? I don't know. That sounds right. Kevin had pizza for dinner. I'm sure you guys have seen ads for Factor, the like meal delivery. Pre-made meals that you like put in the microwave. I've seen ads for those a bunch. And every time someone is talking about their Factor meals, they're like, they're pretty good or whatever. Bitch, let me tell you, that shit is delicious. I love my meals every day. I can't believe that people who get paid to talk about Factor are not raving about it because I love it. So I had my Factor meal. It was like cheesy garden herb chicken with peppers or something. It was just awesome. Oh yeah, guys, I'm holding this thing and I wanted to show it to you. This is what I got from the Fabio Frizzi concert. So like the name of his band that he plays with is Frizzi Cifolci, I think. That's why it says that on there. That's all I got, but I thought it would be cute to like go on my backpack for work. Myron says, what Jalo are you hoping for on 4K in October? Are they like, did they say they're gonna put one out? I've been like not seeing their posts. Well, I don't do 4K. And I feel like I have all of my favorites. So I don't know. Hold on, let me think. I guess I would get Fatal Frames if they did that. Someone else's. Oh, there was like a German label that was doing Fatal Frames, I think. Nuthuzg says, do you know what your next Jess Franco will be? Yes, I do. Eugenie de Sade. That'll probably be my next one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking because I have it because Brian sent it to me. And yeah, that's just the one that is off the top of my head that would probably be next. Jordan C says, I suspect that having a soft spot for troublemakers would describe most of us here now. That would check out. Ursula says, for some reason I get scared going to the beach because I think I'll get robbed. What are your beaches like in your country? Oh, what country is that exactly? Mike says, if you want to watch something really messed up and sick, watch the Entrails films. Entrails of a Virgin and Entrails of a Beautiful Woman if you want to. It reminds me of a Suffocation song. Barum says, aren't we getting Fulci's Murder Rock? Yes, we are. I should get that. 80s, oh my God. Jay says, Murder Rock is really good. Super 80s. Better than New York Ripper in some ways. Ursula, you watched Burial Ground? I first watched that in the Discord. Yep. ... is right. Ugh. Oh, hey, Trademark. I've been on an older David Cronenberg streak recently. Watched Shivers and Rabid. Yeah. I've seen a few. I love Scanners. I'm like obsessed with it. I've also seen The Brood. And I've seen Rabid. I liked that a lot too. I haven't seen Shivers, but I want to. There's like a song that I've been listening to since college that samples some Shivers dialogue. So I'm familiar with it, but I haven't watched it. I don't remember what else I've seen. Didn't he do Crash? I'm not going to keep referencing my Letterboxd. Y'all don't want to watch me look at my Letterboxd on my phone. Ursula says, I knew you would say Fatal Frames. I can't believe I've talked about Fatal Frames 2 times in one stream, unprompted. Yeah, Rabid, I think it was really effectively scary. I remember the girl, I think it was a girl like waking up from a coma or something in the hospital, woke up screaming bloody murder. So scary. Oh, Brian said Melanie Shatner plays in Subspecies 2 and 3, playing Rebecca. That's awesome. Jordan thinks I'll really like you. Eugenie de Sade. That's good. I hope so. YRN says you've got to see Symptoms by Jose Larraz. Okay. Let me take a picture of that. I take pictures of things on my phone so I can remember them later. And then every day I go into my camera roll and look at everything I took a picture of to remind myself about. Nicholas, you've seen Suffocation live. Me too. I saw him with the old singer. God, why can't I remember his name? The bald guy. I always want to say Terrence, but Terrence isn't even the singer. So I don't know why Terrence is like the name coming in my head. And I also saw Suffocation after they got their second singer. Or their next singer. Vince says, have you ever watched the Necro Goblicon YouTube channel? I don't think so. Where'd it go? Okay. Oh, yeah, I saw Videodrome. Duh. All I think, like, when I think of Cronenberg, I think about Scanners. And nothing else. Oh, yeah, I saw The Fly. I saw Videodrome in college. And I graduated from college 15 years ago this month. I just realized that the other day. So I think it was like 07 when I saw Videodrome. It's been a long time. I had a friend in college who was like trying to fix me, you know, show me movies and teach me things. So he made me watch Videodrome, Crash, Eraserhead. I can't even remember what else. Hey, Chris. Chris just watched Check to the Queen, and I liked it more than Belle de Jour. It was sexier, and Rosanna Chaffin. No, God, I thought I was going to say it. I thought I was going to nail it. As the Mistress was a lot of fun. Yeah, I really liked that movie. Oh, Laraz's Black Candles, says Bayram, hit the Satanic Orgy sweet spot for me recently. That sounds good. Vince says the new Toxic Avenger film looks like it's going to suck. Jim says, have you seen House of the Devil or Creepers? I have seen House of the Devil, and I loved it. I thought it was great. I want to rewatch it. And Creepers, do you mean like Phenomena, or is there another Creepers? Well, if you're talking about Jennifer Connelly, Dario Argento, then yes, I have seen it. I just feel like I need to brush my hair, y'all. Don't mind me. Brian says, I prefer Eugenie over Eugenie Desaad. Because as we say in the South, it's Eugenie. Ursula says, people say Eugenie as Eugenie. You're right, yeah. Eugenie. Eugenie. Bayram says, have you seen Valerie in Her Week of Wonders? Yes. I love that movie. It was one of the, like, I actually watched it, like, even before 2020. Like, 2020 is, like, my turning point where I really started to watch stuff. But I actually watched Valerie before that because I saw somebody post a clip of her on the, like, tied on the stake and, like, sticking her tongue out at people. And I was like, what movie is this? So I, like, found it and watched it. And I really like it. I love that girl. Oh my God. Brian, I graduated from high school 45 years ago this month. Wow. Life just flies by. Mike says, my top Franco films are Venus and Furs, Eugenie, Letters on a Portuguese Nun, Lorna the Exorcist, and The Other Side of the Mirror. I have seen Lorna the Exorcist. Yeah. Oh, actually, I did a whole review video on Lorna the Exorcist. So if you want to watch me going, what the fuck, you should watch that video. Hi, Brian. YRN says, have you seen The Weapon, The Hour, and The Motive? No, I haven't seen that yet. I've heard about it, but I haven't watched it. See, I haven't been exploring New Jolly lately. I need to. Take a shot every time I say I need to, I guess. Oh, Pesset, Frank. He just doesn't seem like a Frank, does he? Frank Mullen. Listen, speaking of deicide, May 11th, Exodus came here. And they were going to be with deicide. And I like Exodus or whatever. I just don't listen to them for whatever reason. But I was really excited to see deicide. Like every time they've come around, like it hasn't worked out. Like the last time they came through here, Zach had just had shoulder surgery. So we just couldn't go. Right. So I was like, yay, now I get to see deicide. No, they pulled out. So maybe next time. I just really want to see Glenn Benton do his thing. Mocaine. Who's hotter, Femi Benusi or Erica Blanc? I love this. I'm going to say Femi. But I like them both a lot. I think they're both beautiful. But I just like Femi's face. Jay says, Katie, you might like Lamora, A Child's Tale of the Supernatural. I watched it a long time ago when it was on YouTube. Because, like, I think it was getting some attention because, not that it was lost media, but something to that effect. It was getting, like, attention on TikTok or something. People were, maybe, I don't know. Somebody was talking about, oh, this movie's impossible to find or whatever. And then it was on YouTube, so I watched it. And it was pretty bad quality, so I feel like I didn't actually watch it. Chris says, since folks are bringing up Jose Loraz, I gotta recommend Coming of Sin as well. It's dreamy and erotic. Okay, hold on. Let me take a picture of that Loraz. Okay, Bayram says that Femi is cuter, but Erica is more interesting. That is true. I don't know if Femi Benusi could play a succubus. Nicholas, you've seen Deicide? That's awesome. I'll get my chance one day. You met him? I don't know. Like, I know he's a weird dude or whatever, but his voice helped me so much through high school that I guess I don't think about like him as a person. I just think about his art, separating art from artists, whatever. I just think about his art and like his voice and what it has done for me. And that's why I just feel like I need to see him. Hey, Sebastian, do you like torso? Oh, yeah. That's a favorite. Hey, Jay, it may have not been TikTok that made the big deal about Lamora. Maybe it was like Reddit or something. I don't know, because it might have been even before TikTok. It might have been like 2018, 2019 when my friend was telling me about it. Someone somewhere was making a big deal about it. Kevin says, if Katie was throwing a party, what actresses would she invite to the party? Well, is there a limit? Barbara Boucher, Edwige Fenech. Probably Carol Baker. I would invite Femi Manusi for sure. Who else do I love? Hold on. It's hot. I gotta tell Zach to adjust the air conditioning. Okay. You guys know in Death Smiles on a Murderer, the servant's name is Simeon. Anytime I ask Zach to do something for me, I'll be like, now Simeon. He's being sassy. Okay, so I called him Simeon. I heard that air kick on. Okay. Tyler entered the chat. Have you seen Fritzito Fulci live? Wait. Yes. You just saw them. Was it last night? Because that's when I saw them. That's so cool. Fabio seemed super sweet. Yeah. So last night, the show was so good. I loved it. Oh, that's what I should be prioritizing is my form, my Google form, where you recommend a movie to me. If that's where you put it in, if that's where you put in the request, then yes, I got it. That's what that's what I need to do. I need to get better, man. I'm like, ugh. I'll probably wrap this up within 30 minutes. I think 2 hours is good. It's been flying by. YRN says, how do you feel about Don't Look Now? I liked it a lot. I thought it was really cool and so weird. But also, like, yeah, it was like a powerful movie. Brian says, poor Femi B. In almost every movie of hers, she plays a loose lady who gets slapped, groped, or murdered. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I want to see Perverted Adolescence, because she's the freaking lead for once. Oh, Jordan says you would invite Rosalba Neri. Of course. Anita Agron. I'm only thinking about Janet Agron and Anita Strindberg. Oh, I would totally am. Oh, Nieves Navarro would be the life of the party, Brian. Oh, and Dagmar has to come. I feel so dumb. I was like, I know I'm in love with someone else. Who is it? Nieves has to come. Yeah. Rosalba wanted to throw an amok party. Mike said that Rosalba is great in Lady Frankenstein. I love that movie. Oh, Tyler, you saw Fabio Frizzi in Toronto. That's awesome. Aw, my little brother couldn't go because it was a 19 and up venue, so Fabio made a video saying hi to him. That is so sweet. Did you get the meet and greet tickets? I should have, but I just don't know what to say to people besides I like you. Nicholas Vincent says, Lair of the White Worm is calling to you, Katie. Look, I just watched just before dawn. I almost said Until Dawn because I'm playing Until Dawn right now. Because I don't want to watch that movie. So I'm playing the game again. But now I can't say just before dawn because I keep wanting to say Until Dawn. Kevin says, okay, there's no limit on the actresses I can invite. Who else do I love? Let me find Stefania Stella, of course. I like on our Discord, everyone's kind of gone from like hating Stefania to loving her. She's like our mascot. Oh, Ava Aline from Death Lay Egg. She's gonna be my bestie, and she's gonna sit right next to me. YRN says, have you heard of the new homage movie to 70s Euro spy films? It's gonna have Fabio testing. Really? Like new? Like 80-year-old Fabio is in it? Yeah, Edwige is definitely coming to my party. I don't know if I said that. She's like number one. Oh, Femi Benusi is the lead in Deadly Inheritance. Okay. Purr. That's what the kids say. They're like, oh, purr. Brian says that more parents should name their daughters Dagmar or Femi. I love, like in Sister of Ursula, the girl's name is Dagmar, and she's called Daggy for short. I think that is so cute. Tyler, that's awesome that Fabio made an exception. So sweet. Floyster says Edwige is the GOAT. If you know, you know. That's right. Serena Grande. Bayram, you were so right. I feel bad. We just watched Delirium the other day. Serena has to come, yeah. Jim says, have you seen The Unnameable and did you like it? Or Chrome Skull? I've never seen either of those. Ursula. I can't even read that. Do not disrespect our mascot, Stefania. Laura Gimser, she counts. She has to come. Absolutely. Look, I just cannot figure out how to pronounce Haiti Politoff. I guess it's Haiti. But because it rhymes with Katie, that's easy. She's coming too, and she is sitting on the other side of me. Ava Aline right here, and Haiti Politov right here. I do like Merker Moon. Hello, Moon. I like Merker. I haven't listened to them in depth, and we talked about ghosts a little bit earlier, but I don't really listen to them. I tried them once, like 8 years ago. Senta Berger from Puzzle. Yeah, she's super pretty. Ursula says Stefania already disrespected herself by opening her mouth even more every time she pulled out the horrible English dub. What are you talking about? I will not be caught on YouTube saying anything bad about her ever again, because one day she and I are going to be friends. YRN says, check out Who Can Kill a Child. This is the Spanish predecessor to Children of the Corn. That's a great title. Oh, Florinda Balking, she can come. Yeah, she can come. She seems cool. Brian says, Haiti looks so great. So strange. I just filled in the word great. Looks so strange with that long hair and Count Dracula's Great Love. I just rewatched it again the other day. Like that's one of my go-tos. One of my like ones that I'll just rewatch a lot. That's so good. Pestet says, Katie, I got Forgotten Jolly 5 and 6. Can you recommend any other? What one did I just get? I came on here and don't know anything about anything. Did I get 7? Let me look at mine. What is it? What did I get? Yeah, I just got 7. Oh yeah, I absolutely recommend that. All 3 of those are good. Sweets from a Stranger, Obsession, A Taste for Fear, and Mystere. All good. And then I also have 5. 5 is the one with Tropic of Cancer, right? Oh yeah. And I want 6. Like I was just thinking about it the other day. I was like, I should have bought that. I hope I can still buy it. Do they still have it? Because I want that. Ursula says, Kitty the Night will be in Fatal Frames too. I will, and I'll do anything that they need me to do to be in that movie. Oh my God. I meant like anything they need my character to do, I'll do it. That's what I mean. You ever like watch people have to do stuff in movies and ask yourself like, would I do that to be in this movie? You know, like being covered from head to toe with snails or something. Would you do that if it meant you got to be in this movie? Marisa Mel, she would be pretty. I don't know, like I don't feel like I have. We don't know any of these people, obviously, but I feel like I don't have like a grasp on her personality because I haven't seen her in enough movies. Jordan says, when Fatal Frames gets a Blu-ray, Katie needs to be on the commentary. And it would be the most vapid commentary ever. I'd be like, oh my God, I love this part. Oh my God, Alex's ponytail looks so good. Oh my God, he's so cute. Oh, look at these blue colors. Oh, Stefania's voice sounds crazy. Ursula says, real? Volume 8? A Forgotten Jolly? Did you just make that up? Rings of Fear, Reflections in Black, and AAA. You mean like Rings of Fear, like with Fabio Testi? There's like 2 movies that have a similar title, and I feel like I'm always getting them mixed up. Like there's Red Rings of Fear, and that's different than Rings of Fear, right? Thank you, Jay Killjoy, for listening to my commentary, whatever it would be. I feel like I could say something profound if I like took time and planned it out. Okay, so Ursula says they still have Forgotten Jolly 6. Yeah, I kept thinking of it. I love Naked You Die. And I've only seen Death Carries a Cane once. But it's Susan Scott. Okay. Since Vinegar Syndrome's mid-year sale starts on Friday, I wonder if Volume 6 will be part of that sale. Pestet, did you like Tropic of Cancer? I tend to, when I look back at the film, I tend to forget all of the like disturbing or problematic aspects to it. And then when I revisit it, I'm like, oh, yeah, I can see what, like, people would need warnings about a lot of this stuff. But I just love that movie. People will fight with me about it, which is fine, you know, but like, you can't convince me not to like it. For those who haven't seen like Tropic of Cancer, there's animal cruelty and other stuff. I'm just gonna hunch down, catch up. Oh yeah, Bayram says Mel was in Perversion Story. I saw that once. I need to see that again. How many times did I say that too? Jay Killjoy, are you for real? Tropic of Cancer, one of your top 5 favorite Dolly? I'm impressed. You're very picky, you know. You have strong opinions one way or the other about things. So I'm glad Tropic of Cancer made the cut. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sorry, little soundtrack moment. Oh, Mr. Peacock. Mr. Peacock is fun, but Anthony Stephan only has 2 facial expressions. But he's all sweaty and sun-kissed. Ursula says Volume 8 is real. Damn it. Just when I think I'm done buying things. I really want to own Red Rings of Fear. Jollo Realm is in here. Yes, I know you're back. Everyone's been talking about you, you know. I haven't watched anything, but I keep the tab open at work. And I have notifications on, I think. So like I see what you're doing and I'm like, thank God. Yes, we all missed you. We were all like mourning the loss of you. And now everybody's talking. Like everyone's been like, don't tell too many people, but Jollo Realm is back. And then like literally everyone's talking about it. Welcome back. I hope you get to stay. Y'all, If you haven't been to Jalo Realm on YouTube, just do it. That's all I'll say. Yeah, basically, Jalo Realm, of course I remember you because you're like the heartbeat of the community. Trademark, where do you live? Tropic of Cancer was on Tubi. I don't know if it's still up there. But you will be able to find a way to watch it. Oh, Brian says it's on YouTube right now. Jalo Realm. Don't tell anyone. It's on Jalo Realm. Hey, dude, McMahon. The stream has been going almost 2 hours, so we're almost done. I'm getting a little tired. I was already tired. They've been putting up with me being just like loopy and saying dumb stuff and not being able to remember anything. Ursula? Don't speak about Stefania like that. Mike says, Red Rings of Fear is decent, but not as good as Solange or Daughters. I just always think about that Jack Taylor curling his hair with a curling iron. Wasn't it like a curling iron he had to heat up over a flame? Or something like that? That was wild. I want to rewatch it bad. Ursula, I love your love for the underrated, underrepresented Jalo movies. You advocate big time for the lesser known, the lesser loved. Oh, Bayram says, are we inviting Mimsy? Probably. Yeah, we would invite Mimsy to the party, but we'll risk the potential for a freak out. Chris says, I like how your letterbox reviews are thorough without being too formal. Thank you. Sometimes I think I am too thorough. I sat down yesterday and wrote 2 reviews, and it took me almost 2 hours. And I was like, what am I doing? Why did I decide to do it like this? You know? But I do keep it very conversational. I keep thinking maybe I should rebrand myself as like movies for dummies. Dumb movies for dummies, or by a dummy. I don't know. Keep it simple, stupid, you know? Oh, sorry. I probably whistled into the mic too loud. Ursula says, I love Jalo Realm so much. Shh. Okay. Oh, Jalo Realm, thank you for your service. You made a lot of things possible for me. Because I don't know how to pirate stuff. But also, you know, back when I started my journey, I didn't have money to buy a movie. And yeah, having the accessibility through sources like your channel made it so I could watch things. Ursula, Reflections in Black is not underrated. Floyster. Italians are great, but no mortal woman can resist the pure testosterone of Nashi. Zach and I were just saying the other day, we should just call him Paul Nasty. I'm sure someone else has already come up with that. Bayram, I said Carol Baker. She has to come. She'd bring the grandma energy to the party. Bayram says, my favorite Paul Nasty is Hunchback of the Morgue. That just sounds really good. Oh, it has everything and Rosanna Yanni. Is she playing a slutty woman in this movie too? Because I feel like I've only seen her in like 2 movies, but slutty is mean. I don't know what other word to use. Okay, we're going to wrap this up soon. So let me catch up on these comments. So Brian says, when is Severn or Arrow going to put out Top Sensation? The world does demand it. My video about Top Sensation got a lot of views. So, I mean, and everyone wants to see the GOAT, you know? Kevin says, how well can Katie sing? Well, not well right now because my voice is fatigued from talking. Brian says, George Hilton could attend Katie's party, but he'd either be making out with Edwige on the patio or slapping ditzy guests, making inappropriate jokes. Oh my God. When we were watching, I was watching Case of the Bloody Iris with my friend, and it was her first time seeing it. And that bathtub scene where George slapped Marilyn, my friend was like, can we watch that again? Like, she's like, can we watch that scene again? And I'm like, you know what matters. Okay. I hope this wasn't like too all over the place. I always come in with like a little list of things to talk about if we need to like some guidance, but then the chat just it's popping off. So I hope everyone felt like the conversation was good and that I answered your questions and comments and everything. I had fun. I'm sorry I wasn't like sharp today. I guess last night's catching up with me. Jolly Realm, thank you so much. We're all happy you're back. Let us know, like, let me know if we can ever help you in any way. You do have a lot of people rooting for you. Brian says, your live streams are always a pleasant potpourri, Katie. Thank you. It's just fun hanging out. Like I said, like I wish it didn't feel so one-sided. I mean, I love the chat popping off. But it's a super fun way to hang out. Okay, also, I was thinking, I got this idea the other day. I wanted to see what you guys thought. Like when I've been writing these excessively long reviews, or I made my excessively long Bora Bora video, I was thinking, like, I could talk about this for so long. And then I was like, what if I did a live stream where we just talked about a movie, like a certain movie? And then I was like, it could be like a book club. Because you know how a book club, they will all read a book and then they'll come together and discuss the book? We could like do that with a movie. So maybe not like have a watch party and watch it together, but we could have like the discussion party afterwards. What do you think? Like everyone could know ahead of time. Like, hey, everyone, you got to watch Bora Bora by Saturday. Something like that would be. Well, maybe I should just focus on actually putting out regular videos first. Oh, you're tired too, Nicholas? Nicholas Vincent? I feel like I have to say your whole thing. Thank you for being here. You guys are troopers. Oh, thank you so much, Jay. I like your personality too. I feel like it comes through in your comments. Oh my gosh, bye, Pestet. Good night. Thank you for staying up. Hey, thanks, Jordan. Jala Realm. I can't believe royalty came up in this chat. Jordan, Patreon Zoom call to be interactive. Yeah, that sort of thing has crossed my mind because I attended something like that with a podcast that I like years ago. So like lots of us were on the screen talking about stuff together. That would be cool. I don't have a Patreon, but maybe something like that would be good. I don't know. Can I do a free Patreon? Do we have to be the people that went to the trouble of joining the free Patreon? Ursula says, be nice and good luck. Katie's Club. Bye, Kate. Thank you for still being here. Thank you to all of you. I'm going to shut this down. I had fun. Yay, thanks, Jello Realm. I don't do these very much. It's been quite a while, so I'm glad you could be here. Katie's Mandatory Movie Club. You have to have seen the movie or we will kick you out. Prove to us you've seen the movie. Brian, that's too many Ks. Oh, I'm Bayram. I was just talking about like the movie, whatever movie we're discussing in our movie discussion group chat. Oh yeah, you have to answer a question correctly to get into the Zoom call. A trivia question about the movie. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go. Enjoy your Saturday night or Sunday morning or whatever it is for you. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I might be too sleepy to watch a movie, but... Oh, Bayram is asking for homework. I don't know. That's fun, though. That's a good idea. I should leave everyone off with a movie to watch. I feel like you've seen everything I would suggest. Ooh, Katie's Black Gloves Killer Club. I love it. Okay, I'm going to go. Thank you all so much for being here and hanging out. And thank you again, Jordan, for the super chat. Brian's going to throw on some nasty Nashi. have fun tonight, whatever you do. And if you're going to sleep, I hope you sleep well. And if you're just starting your day, I hope you have a lovely day. And there's a new video coming soon. Maybe tomorrow. Bayram. I'll get back to you on that, Bayram. Bye.